Hi, America. My name is Mitchell Knight. Let's talk politics. So, for the last few days, Donald Trump has brought the issue of slavery back into the national discourse by attacking the Smithsonian and other museums for being too woke. But I just want to point out some ironies in his positions on his fear about the reality of America's history with slavery. One of those ironies is the fact that Donald Trump himself is a third-generation American, and none of his family were present on the North American continent before 1885, meaning that he actually doesn't even have a dog in that race, right? Like, nobody in his family were either abolitionists or slave owners. His family, not only does he align himself with the Confederacy blatantly, his family also left Germany in time for them to avoid the Nazis, but he actually doesn't seem to want to distance himself from those either. So, if he is sensitive, if this third-generation American is too sensitive to accept the history that 10th-generation Americans like myself have a history with, right, that is undeniable and that should be more greatly discussed in public life, and it shouldn't, right, like, it shouldn't scare Americans to look at our past with clarity because it helps our present and our future. I can't run away from the fact that one line of my family were enslavers back in the Carolinas. I can't run away from that fact. I also don't want that erased from history. I want that to be remembered, right? I'm not responsible for what they did, and thank God I grew up in Oregon because somebody in my family had the fucking sense to get the fuck out of Dodge before the Civil War broke out. So, whoever that was, thank you for that. But if his political movement is predicated on the idea that your value as a citizen is dependent on your family heritage, I find it deeply ironic, to say the least, that this man who's a third-generation American is going to tell 10th-generation Americans, especially black folk, what their history can be, when his family wasn't even here to be involved with that history.